Okay, you've seen how to convert between grams and moles. You've also seen how to convert between particles and moles. Well, it's also possible to go from grams to particles or particles to grams. However, it's not a simple one-step process. Moles is your middleman. You have to go to moles. Moles is the heart of chemistry. So if you start with grams and you want to go to particles, you're gonna have to go to moles first and then to particles. If you start with particles and you want to go to grams, you gotta go to moles first. Particles to moles, moles to grams. It's gonna be a two-step procedure. Let's go through an example. This question is, how many grams would be contained in 2.0 times 10 to the 23rd atoms of carbon? All right, let's go ahead and start. If we write down the beginning information, 2.0 times 10 to the 23rd atoms of C, I have to analyze what is an atom of C. An atom is a type of particle. I am over on the right side of this conversion map. I'm at a particle. What can I get to from a particle? I can get to a mole. I know a relationship between particles and moles. 1 mole of any substance is 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd particles. That means I have a conversion factor between particles and moles. I'm going to pick a conversion factor where I get rid of particles, get rid of atoms. So I don't want units of atoms. I'm going to go ahead and put that on the bottom of my conversion factor, atoms of carbon. What can I get to from particles? Moles. Moles is your center. 1 mole of any substance happens to be 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd particles of that substance. Okay, if we were to stop right now, units of atoms would cancel out and all I'd be left with are moles of carbon. Great, but I don't want moles of carbon. I want to go one more step. I want grams of carbon. So we need to go further and get rid of moles. If we don't want moles, we're going to put moles on the bottom, moles of carbon. We're going to go ahead and go to grams of carbon. We need a relationship. What's that relationship? The molar mass. If you look on the periodic table at carbon, it has a molar mass of 12.011 grams. So we should be able to go from moles to grams by doing the following. 1 mole of carbon is 12.011 grams. Moles are going to go ahead, cancel out. And now, if you go ahead, multiply across the top and divide by the bottom, 2.0 times 10 to the 23rd times 12.011 divided by 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. And actually, it doesn't matter the order. You could also take 2 times 10 to the 23rd divided by 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd times your 12.011. If you do all of that, making sure to keep your 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd in parentheses or use your exponent key, you should get an answer to 2 sig figs of 4.0 grams. 4.0 grams of carbon. I hope that helps. Take care.